Let me help you revive. Let me guide you to revive the light.
Union is what in Accra?
Union is a kind of circle, a center.
As a circle.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe a person could be, you can get a bus there, and here we use metro, which is the train.
Train, my friend, metro.
Metro.
I remember Hilda taught me that. Welcome to Beyond Borders on Channel 1 Television. I'm Caleb Kudah here with David Asibi. We're going to have lunch. Yeah, luxury and exotic cars are a thing over here. But you know, the taxi guy, when we got into the car, the way he was appealing to you to wear the seatbelt, you know, in Ghana, I literally begged an Uber driver to put on his seatbelt because of the annoying sound the beeping noise was making. And he told me that, oh, I'll get to my location soon, then I can get off.
There wasn't a need for him to.
No, there was no need. But here, why was the driver rather employing you, impressing on you to wear the seatbelt?
You see, Caleb, here nobody changes you. Police doesn't change you, nobody. But the systems are working that.
No way. Feel to the pressure of the outside. Come to me. Let me help you. 'Cause I just can't stay here.
Look, this one, the Lord has set a table before me in the presence of my brother. In the presence of my brother. Yes, in a strange land.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's
Then
so this is soup.
this is soup, which is very nice. You go to the chemical,
It smells good. Yeah.
that's the radar.
Oh, appetizer no. No, it smells really good. Just a way quite there, and yet yes.
For the junior high. Before the junior high.
So you're saying this is the
Soup, you go to the typical Arab restaurant in UAE. That's the first thing they will give you.
wow.
Just to settle you down.
Come on.
And the main food is on the plate coming. Then
Trust me, I'm trying hard to decode the ingredients in this. I don't know. It's very new to me. That's what this one. So I squeeze it inside.
yeah, you can smell it. No, but just small.
Ah, so it's-
It
It changes the flavor. And
yeah. It's just you do any previous
so this is called what? It's soup.
soup.
Arabian soup.
Yeah, I don't know the Arabic name though, but it's soup.
Anyone say yeah, no.
Ghana.
Go here.
Yeah. Bro, what is this? Chicken. Okay. From Danzai restaurant. You are giving us two. You are bringing two more. Yeah. It's a no, take your kebab.
Thank you.
But you can reserve the soup so that you don't fill your stomach.
Sorry.
Yeah, bring two more. Bring two more.
So I should reserve the soup.
Yeah, reserve the soup.
But what? Where then?
This is it. Blended beef. Yeah. This is it. And we
Blend the dates. Sauce.
and we have our normal with the pinky.
Okay, so that's tomato. Hey, so when you put the soup thing, the tomato thing in the soup, and then you mix it
In a day, you can put it
with the pepper. Wow. That's an interesting combination.
soup. Just enjoy your
I should jump into the rice.
yeah.
Wow. You've gotten very acclimatized to the environment here. I see the way you relate to them. You call them Habibi. What's Habibi?
Maybe simply means my love in Arabic.
Oh, no, what? It's like they use my love like we use Charlie. Is that correct?
Kind of, yeah. Kind of.
Habibi, my love.
My love.
Hey, Habibi. No. What's the name?
No, when and how to do it.
Uh-huh.
The opposite sex you don't use for.
Hey, you can't call woman Habibi here. Hey, so. About like call my brother my love. What kind of nonsense is that?
Kind of. You see,
Hey, not. I mean.
just as you said, Ghanaians, even here, you
Who
mean
said Charlie? Yeah.
the moment you say you're from Ghana, you say Charlie.
Charlie. I get it. So they use the Habibi as a
Yeah, they
call
didn't
and salutation.
I mean, as a man, you know, when it
I
comes
get it.
sex in this country, they consider it one of the most respected thing, and you don't just play. And even meeting around the two man, if you are not a family member, partner, you can be closer to them.
Oh, okay.
You can.
That's why. So can I be in the same elevator with them, bro? When I see women, not on the elevator.
That they don't really mind. And you see, these areas, you don't find a citizens in this area. Because, yeah.
You don't.
No.
So these are all migrants.
Migrants.
This is huge place.
Migrants.
Wow.
Get to the resident side of the locals. You don't see this tall building, like a shop building, like a kind of down floor with a
Okay.
just
Penthouses.
something like that.
Mhm.
So
That's what they typically live.
exactly.
So these high-rise buildings are for we, the migrants who come to work.
Be a new.
Mm.
Be a new. Yes.
It smells good.
Okay. Let me. This is.
Like I'm going to some. Mhm.
Yeah, we will come to juice. Just less. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Go. You go start and take you.
Now I am praying for
And
capacity to finish all this.
that is the issue. Anytime I come here,
You can't finish it. It's a whole lot.
that is the
He
issue.
said,
That is the issue.
when the chicken is lying down,
That's
just a
form there. The form. No, you don't take it.
Hey, sorry.
No, you
So I don't have to take all that. I take the knife and fork, cut what I want, then I could maybe I can make something now. So I'm a knife because it's just a fork.
you want a knife.
Wow, it's really soft. Right. It's a soft chicken. Broiler now, so a layer.
I don't really know.
A bare layer.
Because one thing in this country that I've learned,
So,
whatever they do here, they are very much professional. Okay, you enter to a normal shop, as in Ghana, you meet the container, the arrangement, there's no orderness. And here, when you enter into any office, any shop, I wish there would be time you can pass through their garages. The street of floor is
mechanics.
mechanical. You see the professionalism there. You see a mechanic himself in fitted.
Neat. Come on.
But the point is, one to two never year, they can find you. Yeah. So my boy on Bassano, it was all yet. They can't even took it. No. They'll give you a
I
fight.
said, oh, you're in jail, you're home, you're mountain,
If it's a oil, you should do in a manner say and spread it ground war and your Ghana how they do things.
So they are very painstaking.
Professionalism when we talk, I mean, Dubai, discipline as well. Discipline as well.
Wow.
You see these pavement blocks? Okay, if there is a floor somewhere or contract is being rewarded to a contractor, it's a contractor to just put things in order. You can't just spread the sun like that.
And for it to spread onto the road.
You can attract fine for that. So
Yeah.
you have to always close it with the
Ghanaian contractors will be out of business.
seriously.
Many of them. You just keep the soil there. That's right. And there might still there.
Things Africa we have. Oh, for browser. I did right. Shop more thing.
Bring it to my brother.
This mango
Yeah,
salad.
Bring it to mango salad.
Mango salad. Special salad.
I love it. No, it's okay. I'm seeing a lot of chili, so it might be okay.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
It's good. It's good sir. Special salad.
I know this one, so don't worry.
Wow.
Give to my brother. Bro, you're cool in there. Princess, and Ghana, you have this respect outside there. If we were to do things,
Yeah.
team
If our conduct matched our reputation.
exactly. If the system is going to be there, I know the systems are there, but they are not working. That is the issue. Let me hear never clear be at Africa. Okay, we will be on top.
You know, some of our competitors don't understand the truth. So we keep blending it, but let's take more blending.
I told you how the fuck it is.
Yeah, it's fine. So then, we've been here for 5 years.
5 years.
When you look at your life personally, how has it changed over the course of time within this space?
It has been good. Despite the challenges and the ups and downs, to me, you really have been like a friend. And the reason being said, I had a renewed mind. That's when you go to my room, do as a woman's right. Coming here, I mean, 1 month here, there is coronavirus here. People didn't know what to do, what to eat, where to sleep, and pregnant. But I've always been very positive to myself, no matter how it is. And you come back to the faith as Christians, and the typical African Christian, there is so much that religion is working, not Christianity. There are some things, yeah, if he said, God need to help us.
Okay.
But I get to that point, and the questions I ask myself, one of the major questions I ask myself, we who claim that we are Christians, God did everything for us. Basically, these people, they don't know the Christ.
Right.
Then why are they doing better than us?
Okay.
So I thought that I need to put like Christianity aside. Not just being a Christian. I know I have a problem for myself.
Right.
I know. And being in a church for so many years, I thought there was something mixing in church, which, like, a certain year, we have to be a kind of this kind of sympathy before God can have mercifulness. We have to do a kind of special work before God can listen to us.
Okay.
Which is not true to me. I know people understand what I'm saying, but to me, that is the secret I discovered. Because looking at this, who doesn't know our Jesus Christ? And you leave Ghana and come here, your mom or your parents will go to church that you are dancing, all because
You have made it here.
travel to people who doesn't know the God that I know. And if that's the case, I mean, the God we are worshiping is not God, he's a big God. If that is the perception, then the God we are worshiping is a fake God. But this place, they don't know the God we believe. They do so much more, they care for their people, and the systems are working, and they've made so much provision that we expatriates have to enjoy life here. Let me sitting back at home, everything I have to do in church and da. I've prayed before. I've really prayed before. Tell me all the prophet in
You
Ghana.
don't pray any longer.
I still pray.
Right.
But now there's a kind of
Mindset shifts. So you think that on top of our super religiosity, we need a mindset shift.
because I believe God created everything based on principle. Let's take a principle like gravity. Okay. Go and fast for 60 days. So you do not now and throw yourself, you die.
Correct.
Because it is a law. The principle. You go to everywhere that principle works. Now, principle of doing well, making money, I mean, these people have discovered this principle, and it's not about doing their religion with their work. When it comes to work, you must work. That discipline is there. And one thing in this country, everybody working here is like, they are afraid of time.
Timing.
Yeah.
Wow.
When you get to office, you are supposed to report 7. Okay, you report 7:05 because there is a punch up which you have to do.
You clock in. You clock in.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, the HR is going to say the time you report and the time. And when you delay for 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 10 minutes, at the end of the month, you go against your salary.
You deduct it from your salary?
No, because we are late for 5 minutes.
Wow.
And every employee here is very disciplined to the point that they wake up on time, they have to cut their bus or the metro, make sure they are doing everything. Because nobody will attack you personally. Nobody is going to warn you.
Nobody's going to scream at you.
No. But that mistake will affect your salary. And when it comes to money, so people are disciplined with work code and ethics.
And it's not because they are good or better.
No.
It's just because the system works. And the system will bite you where it hurts most, which is your bottom line,
Exactly.
your take home. It's a moja.
Move on.
Money is blood. So once they are taking your money, you feel it deeply. So you will not be late for that reason. And also because money is blood, they won't come and chase you and say, don't park here.
No.
Don't do that.
No.
Once you don't park well, you're going to be fine. Once you don't wear your seatbelt, you're going to be fine. And you're saying, even with parking, if you're tired, are you serious about that thing? Serious.
Very serious. And let me tell you one thing, like this zebra crossing, the pedestrians passing.
Yeah.
If even a driver and you get too close, because
To the zebra crossing.
you get fined.
Like I stop for the people to cross over, but I'm too close to the pedestrian walkway,
Yeah.
the marks.
Yeah.
I get fined.
Fine. Most of these zebra crossings, there are cameras, hidden cameras.
Wow.
So everybody working in this country is very disciplined. So because the data is there, whatever you do here, the data captures you. And recently there has been a news like UAE, they are deporting a whole lot of people. I don't know whether if they want to take operation in a particular flat, they come. Each of the buildings you see, there are CCTV cameras
Every building.
everywhere. So if there is something wrong, the security will come, go through the camera. Every information will happen. So if there's someone they want to pick up and they know, oh, this person lives in this flat, this particular room, those people, they can decide to even pick all of you, then they sanitize you to say, oh, we have the right of staying here. You don't have, at the end of the deportation, have to come. Okay, you claim you are working with BSD. You've been called, they'll call me. BSD money can also you. Do you know this person? Okay. Comes over, he's here. Then you have to go there to do out your stuff. So this country has so much that we as Africans we need to learn.
So you say that The efficiency of the discipline we see has been engineered by science and a database that does not fail. Technology. Show me your identity card.
So that is
What's
we call it every time.
Emirates ID?
Yeah. This is
Can I see?
and this ID carries
So this is like your Ghana card.
like the Ghana
Because even foreigners in Ghana have Ghana card, work permit. You know. So this is what mandates you.
my
So you live here.
the date of birth, I mean the company and so much.
So your nationality is Ghana, your date of birth is captured here, your name David Asibi, expiry date is captured here, and all of that. So what does this do for you and the Emirati states?
Now, you see nationality, the Emirati, there's no difference.
Yeah.
Same thing. But you see the nationality,
It's Ghana.
it's Emirati. When they come to the local, they have the same Emirati ID. But you see nationality.
That's the difference.
Yeah. And that is the difference. And the profession, the company name, everything is they use cryptography. So when the police encounter you, everything they will ask you, where is your ID? Then you have to explain yourself that, oh, I'm here on tour. I'm on visit visa. Okay, they'll take and check. And they have machines, you just scan and they,
Throughout everything.
within 1 minute. And there is one thing, as I pick out this card, let me pick another card. This is a bus card or metro card.
Okay.
There was a,
So what the London people call the Oyster card.
exactly, you enter into the bus, you have to tag it. When you're going out, you have to tag it. Now, when you enter in the bus and you don't tag, there is a team of RTA, that is a road and transport authority.
That's you.
Yeah. So they have team who come around inside the buses, the metros, to check. So they're going around with a machine. So if you enter, you feel the time. And you know Africa, and the man said, as I keep talking, is a way. People enter deliberately, they don't, because when they tag, there's money.
They need to
Yeah. See that. People enter there, they check, and
They don't want to.
they will just go exam. So if you are not lucky and any of the ITA members come around to check it, this most of the transportation that they start, it is like 9 grams, which is 3 grams, like 9 or 10 grams. Yeah, 3 grams. The shortest distance will take like 3 grams. So the one I came down to the car, the longer distance take like 7 grams, which should be like about 24 or 25 distance. Now with mine, I have a particular zone I often move around. So it is a monthly top up.
Okay.
So I can go out, I've already paid. It's a kind of like this electricity, it's a free bill. So they do this, I have to top up again. So when I'm entering into, especially the metro, there is a crossover, like what Bamia introduced, Dr. Bamia introduced last year, is it a unit or something like that? You get to the metro, if you don't have this one, you cannot cross. Okay, if I
That's the train station.
yeah, if I take this one and you decide to follow me and just run through, there will be a kind of alarm.
So because the train still open and you walk through and I'm trying to come in without paying.
Yeah,
Alarm will blow.
it will blow.
Right.
And if you don't have it, you cannot walk. But as I'm having now, you don't have it. I just open, I tag it, open, I enter, then you follow me quickly and follow. And there'll be a signal that 2 people pass. One they not tag. And you get to every metro, there are officers around. They call you.
And you'll be fine. What will happen to you?
They'll give you time.
So yeah, that is fine.
Right. And they are making so much money out of fine that you have no idea.
So you're saying, if I said that the Emirates is a fine city built with fines, sustained with fines, because of course it's built by oil and other, mainly oil, but sustained by fines or run by fines, I'll be true. I'll be accurate.
You're right. You're right.
Dubai is sustained with fines.
For example, this is a shop behind I think once a while you send a team member to come. Come and take the food, do that in cars. The prices. So they believe that something like what we consume should be affordable and everybody should be able to. So you can come around the municipal to check how much is a sack of rice, the 5 kilos and the rest. And if you are overpricing, they will give you fine. They can even close your shop.
You control the market prices.
They don't control it, but they
You really
consume things we consume. Something like you don't have to overprice it. So if let's say the 5 kilos in Ghana, the rate will be between 50 to 70 Ghana cedis, and you are pricing 100 Ghana, they can give you fine.
wow.
And I can do it. The Dubai shaker, this guy is a leader, which I don't know why Africa's is so much. We need to talk of this our continent with the resources that we have and what can be done. But our people are still struggling. You want to reach for the country, the continent. It's like Africa across every part of Africa. And in fact, these people here know that we've been blessed so much that by we are not making use of what we have. You will go to the grocery supermarket where they sell food and other things. You don't have any, galamsey food here. So where do they get it from? From Africa. They come here, convert it, make a lot of jewelry, quality things, and they sell it back. Very expensive there. So Dubai especially, the system is working in a way that if you are here, means you don't align yourself with the system, you struggle. And that is one of the reasons why the African person is struggling with. You asking about my experience here. I came in, I joined a company as a cleaner, but in fact, I never saw myself as a cleaner. But I had a mindset that I need to learn the system if I have the opportunity. And lucky enough, all the favor which is working for me linked me to a system. And where I said the immigration, where I got opportunity. And after the coronavirus, we returned to work on, and even before that, you know what happened? So they asked the people, how did I survive?
Yeah.
Peaceful morning. I was just one week as a cleaner. And the officer came around, and we have to do the office because of the pandemic. Like everybody was wondering, how are they going to survive? So we were forced to do the. I came to my best space, but before I got to my best space, I saw the best lions. And the question I asked myself that this best, where is their office, where is their farm? How do this best survive in this place? And the answer is here, there's a provider, a God, who seemed more valuable than the best. Then I saw the grasses on the Scotches and how this main plant survive. So I was encouraged enough. I didn't expect anybody to say anything. And I keep on encouraging myself. I remember I got back home, my junior sister told me, what are you doing? I said, I don't have anything. I trust the one who got me. Surprisingly, this mindset, whatever you put in there or you allow to enter is going to be a result. So, I went to the best. There were about 10 people in the room. 10 people in the room. And like we all didn't know because we all just entered in and this pandemic happened. People didn't know what to do. And you couldn't have gone out then. Even if you go out, only going to grocery to buy food stuff and the rest, you can't go out. So people were really struggling and were crying, what is going to happen to them? But I was very peaceful. I had a kind of peace reigning in my spirit. And After a week, when the lockdown came, I heard a voice. This inner little voice, like, go to your office. Which the person who even brought me here didn't want to. I mean, like I was now becoming liability, so she was avoiding me because she has a family and she has to eat her. And like, so that 1 week, I decided to go back to the office. I got to the office, and here come my boss was there. Oh, David, how are you? And if I didn't have money, not that I had money. If I need to give you my Ghana story, with that one will be private chat. I mean, it's something else. It's something else. So, the guy called me. I entered, and he gave me money, a kind of 100 gram, so like less than 400 gram. Then we have the flower pots with flowers, the kind of plant in front of the office. Pick a bottle, fetch water, and I started watering. And one thing about me is, mostly when I'm in the midst of people, I identify some certain little thing people doesn't place much attention. And I place back people there, and that is why that is the difference when it comes to me and others. Things you will not value, I'll place smart attention on it. And when you are working with bosses, that is actually one thing I learned from my boss. He was a look after this and my wife, very good person. He gave me a nice opportunity, and that is why I'm sitting here talking. So he also take note of those little things. Okay. For example, we are all sitting here. This is our office. You see a mark here. You expect your supervisor, your manager to come and tell us, you have to clean this thing. So you can take a tissue, just but you expect someone or you have to come and do it. So the guy entered there and gave it a 100 gram, and he went like, oh, I'm going to give you the office keys. If any manager wants to come around, they will call you and they come. Straight away, I knew. Remember, the first day I got to that company, my spirit told me that there is no you. So this man was going and he actually gave me the office keys. That was the immigration. And here the immigration and the labor, we call it Tassi. The immigration is Amma. Amma Center, Tassi Center. Tassi is in charge of the permit.
Okay.
And Amma is the resident permit.
Right.
So you move to, if you are here as an employee or a worker, your labor has to process a document. If you get approval from there, then you can now move to the immigration and get a resident permit. So this office moves at times are together.
Okay. Tasir and Amar.
Yeah. So he gave me the CDs. The next morning, he brought the markings to me. I remember I was then the only black person in the midst of these brown people, or let him say the white people. For this man to trust someone, a clean man you get some blood with you. And that they trust him and give them to your office keys. Come and see the gadget and the stuff there. You know, in fact, these people, they have a perception that black person is a Jew.
So how David managed to win the trust and confidence of his boss? And what that led him to become? And what his life experiences have been in Dubai is what we will explore some more after this short break. This is Beyond Borders on Channel 1 Television. I know it's getting more revealing, and you want to stay for the rest of the story.
It's time to promote volunteerism, active citizenship, and patriotism in Ghanaian society.
Where we shine the spotlight on the unsung heroes among us. Today, we're not just launching a program, we're igniting a revolution of skills, dreams, and hope.
On Volunteers TV, we highlight and celebrate people and groups that are great examples to us all.
Every single region in Ghana, we're doing something.
Good.
So no one's being left behind.
Over 800 kids that come to school, so having an extra classroom, extra resources will be really, really beneficial.
If you're a volunteer, you are actually serving because you are giving up your time and resources for nothing in return.
Volunteers TV, Sunday at 6:30 p.m. only on Channel 1 TV.
So welcome back. This is Beyond Borders on Channel 1 Television. My name is Caleb Kudah. We are in Dubai. We are helping ourselves to Arabian meal. This is an Arabian lunch. David Asibi is my guest today. He is the managing director for BSD Safe Documents Clearing. Okay. So now you won the confidence of your bosses. Among all other people you went to meet, within 1 week, they've given you a key to their offices, which had assets worth so much.
Yeah.
What do you do with the rest of the trust you have?
Now, I always say that it doesn't matter you all want money. Don't focus on money. Focus on opportunity.
Okay.
When you get an opportunity and you're able to prove yourself, the money will come.
Okay. So focus on opportunity and not money. Once you focus, okay, I'm focusing on this opportunity. Once you focus on opportunity, money will come. Stronger.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I got this opportunity, I took my Bible, and I have this very big Bible. In fact, I have this ministry which I know, or people who will be watching me, those who don't know that. Some even call me Osofo. Okay. I know I have a ministry. I know I have a teaching ministry and this prophetic ministry. I know I have it. But I always put that one aside when it comes to the corporate field. So what happened is when I grabbed the keys, I said to myself that God is up to something. So I went back home the next day, and then those days we were waking up like 11 a.m., 12 a.m. We can get something to eat. You have to be around. I mean, with your mobile phone here and there. So when I wake up, I would just walk down and walk to that office. And it was not far from where I was staying. So I go there, and in fact, it made me to read through the entire Bible. I read through the entire Bible
From cover to cover.
cover to cover. And this was not an ordinary Bible, it was a study Bible. It was a study Bible. So I will read words I don't understand. I will say the meaning, why that word was used, what it was related to. And it made me to understand the soul God we all serve. While I was doing that, there were CCTV cameras, which I didn't know much about those things. My boss was also in his house watching what I was doing in the office. So I'll go open a scripture, read it, and he can even check the scripture I'm reading.
You can zoom in.
Zoom to check the scripture. You know, this when it comes to Arab, like there are certain scriptures you can use against them in the Old Testament. So you are thinking this guy using these scriptures to work against me.
Wow.
But you see me flipping pages. And there were a lot of drawers. At times I could go to a drawer, pull it, and there's money there. I'll pick the money, then the manager will come and I say, oh, I saw this money in this drawing. So I'm just giving to you so that if the person comes out. Because I was doing this that if anything goes wrong there, I'll be the first person to accuse.
Sure.
And you know, I came from a background with that discipline training, especially stealing.
Mm.
You can trust my dad. If you make a mistake, you pick something the way you repeat it. And up to there, I still have so many marks. And even those days, the early 1991, as young as I was, when you do something, my dad will discipline you early in the morning. And what you hated is you stealing it. But in fact, I have some bleed marks on my hand.
Really?
You come in the morning around 4 a.m., and that is when you grab me the blade and do it. And you know, those the civilization wasn't much. You are giving
Human rights issues.
And it's like he also saw something in me that this boy, in fact, with my siblings, they in fact think I'm the daddy's favorite. What even our last one, I thought he go like daddy's favorite. That we are saying, don't create any problems. I don't want any issue. But that is what the perception in me in the family. So he was so much afraid of me that he knew the day is going to come like this. He wasn't much educated, but he did it best, and here comes that discipline and that moral standard pay for this. So my boss was really proud of it. So managers were coming to set in the office. So I got to know all the numbers from the labor and the immigration. Like they all had that name, David. Everything called David. People were staying at home, but they heard my name.
Wow.
And in fact, I went through the scriptures, I pray, and when we talk of this Tennessee and centers in this country, it's a kind of franchise. It's individual government partnership. You will take the license from the government, then it give you access to the system to operate. So while we were going through the lockdown, I was there for 1 month, and that very year, I think Ramadan was around. It started latter part of April. And I also have this mindset that I'm never a beggar. That is the mindset. Though I didn't have, but I've never seen myself as a beggar. So going through the scriptures and don't have money, I have to go to the office. There's a coffee machine or tea, which I have to just get bread or something, eat, go the whole day, and I have to come back in the evening to get it right. There wasn't anything apart from right. So they introduced me a kind of flat like
Pasta, that flat thing.
Then there was this guy, he's in the US now, Daniel, and he really also helped me. So he told me, oh, bro, there is this thing you call, what is it name? The kind of like this acrylic sand.
Okay.
Understand? There is a name for it.
Flap?
It's not a flat, there's a name for it, which I'll capitalize. So you can get this flat, you prepare a kind of one for me and prepare a soup so that I can be cooking. So back to the office, I'll go there, read my Bible. After that, I'll pray, I will sleep, and I'll begin to see visions. See myself doing very well in this country. And
this after work?
It wasn't about just going there to sit down.
Because they gave you the key and it's lockdown. So work wasn't happening.
And I also saw it as an opportunity to go to the scriptures very well and to also find a God which has been doubted. So I will finish reading the scriptures, I'll pray, I'll sleep, and a whole lot of vision will come about myself. Doing well in this country, and the office is being opened for me. After 4 months of the lockdown, my boss with a senior brother would come with investors because they wanted to sell out the centers to another people.
Who's the Ama and the Tassi?
Tassi.
And the prices they were quoting like 6 million drams. When you take it to Ghana City, I don't know how many things. So people will come and they'll go back. But see, God had a purpose and God knew everything. And I just connected my faith to the finished work of what God has already put in place. Because I believe from creation, God knew there was a day like that coming. And He knew I'll be found in that place. So I just connected my faith by believing in Him and trusting that whatever happened, even I thought at the end of the day, what is the biggest thing that could ever happen to human being is to die. And I believe I was born again, I was saved. So if I even lose my life, I was going to walk straight away. So while doing that, I see a whole lot of vision. My boss will come around and go, David, are you okay? I said, stay in that office for 1 month. There was one evening the senior brother called me. Said, where are you? I'm the brother of Madawan. Can you come to the office? So I ran from my apartment to the office. It was like 15 minutes. I went, I opened. Why you will use visa on? Why is this letter get that on? Put it off, it's attracting girls. Put this up, put it there. And when I have been paid, I said, no, sir. Have you asked my brother? I said, no, sir. He said, why? I said, nothing. Then he asked me, where do you stay? I said, I stay in a bed space. This is a kind of this secondary school base and everybody were living there. Then how do we get to our home? I said, my family sending me. And actually, there is this sister or a lady friend of mine in Arush. My problem from 2019 to 2020, it got to a point that even the house I was staying in, the landlord had to throw me out. I still remain 6 months of my rent.
Why?
It's another story of people. But you know, 2018 to 2020, something strange happened. I lost my job, which that is the reason why I don't want to go much into it. It comes with a kind of emotion. I had a shop, phone shop at Marlin Junction, and what I was doing was because charging phones, selling these young phones, and it was like a no place, and even still the container is still there.
Wow.
So when I lost the job, it's like, oh, I still have this one, which is keeping me. Then this landlord, I know when we are in problem, that is when we begin to seek to God more. So,
Yeah.
it's okay. I think the meat, you should have gone in for the meat. Don't worry. Yeah, just bring him the chai and all that. Bring him the others. We will. So, this 2019, I encountered this young guy, also Juanes, and he began to explain the Bible to me and the perception we are serving God with. So I got much interested, but I was too much close to this guy, and this guy, like, and then I encountered him, learned something new. Then I got to know the God that we serve. He's not as the way we think. He's a lovely God. He's a father. He's the one who loves his people. It's not about our deeds. It's not about like we've done something that he has to regret or he has to reject us or push us about. Why do you have to stop? Why do you have to go from hope? Why do you have to do that? He's not that God. And the scripture says that if anyone is in Christ, is a living. And in fact, when you become a newborn, any part of your physical body dies. But your spirit inside of you is changed. It's something new, brand new. Nothing wrong with that personality. And you see this bottle filled with water. But you can drop this thing on the floor. If this thing doesn't crash, okay, you can even dirty this thing any way you want it. Put it in it. But it doesn't affect the content. Because the content in this is our spirit. And our spirit is perfect. And that is my belief. I'm not saying sinning is okay. At the end of the day, when you sin, you affect you physically. And you also open chance for devil to use you and punish you very well. So the kind of thing we talk about, that is what we talk about. But our spirit being are safe. And it's not anything we have to do extra to go to heaven.
So now your faith and your understanding of God in this light through the misfortunes that befell you in your life's journey helped you have a better perspective. And so while you were here in the lockdown, in the emptiness, without anything, you could hold on to that. So now your boss's brother comes to the office
That very good.
to ask you whether you've been paid.
Yeah, I said it. And we went, okay, when I'm going, I'll give you money. He went, he pulled 1,000 grams, which is about 4,000 Ghana. And ever since, every month that money comes, he sent other people to bring me food, provisions, and other things.
Why? He's not your boss, he's your boss's brother.
So at the end of the day, you don't know where your provision comes from. If you trust him, okay, a bed can even give you a provider.
So it goes back to the bed story.
The best one.
Well, this trip has made me see better what is it? Paulo, whatever, Cole or something. The Alchemist, who wrote that book? The desert, the birds, the reptiles and the snake, the oasis, the palm trees, and the signs the guy was reading in the desert, the life of nomads, the dangers, and how taking a step from where you are and believing that your destiny is somewhere else, to taking a step, there are dangers on the way, but you certainly will get to the destination. And you soon even know that the destination you have in mind doesn't even exist. And that the journey itself is what you're supposed to enjoy. I don't know if that's a good summary of the book, but I'm getting all of that. And your story is also coordinating that. So the birds you saw gave you that assurance that even in COVID, the birds are the provider. How much more you? And here you have a provider in your boss's brother.
And if I went, they have a whole lot of this do for that.
Yes, no.
People just come out, they spread
Yes,
rice,
yes. Grains and things.
grains and things, they put water there. And this best.
Yeah. In fact, last night I was walking through somewhere, sorry, and I saw a pan with water and something else. I saw people deliberately put those out for cats.
Exactly.
And here in Dubai, if you do anything to a cat, you could go to jail. And then when a cat is reported to fall sick or something, ambulances can pick them up.
Yeah.
Is it true?
It's true. It's true.
Cats that could have been in this.
Don't go there.
Sorry.
I know where you are coming from.
There are cameras everywhere. Please, no offense.
Where you are coming from.
No offense.
So it's okay. You see, yeah, they respect life so much that only thing, look, not just this, even plant. You can't just go and stand by a plant and start peeling the branches.
Wow. What will happen to you?
You'll be picked by the police. You can go to jail for that. Or the kind of grasses in Africa, you don't respect cutting them here.
Yeah.
Just see a grass and start to pull them.
Yeah.
They'll call police for you.
You're kidding.
I'm telling you. And that is how they value nature.
Right.
And the country where we come from. Okay.
We have it in abundance.
Abundance,
we take it for
you see meat, I mean, a whole lot of things, pepper here.
I'm so sad by what you are saying. I have to eat again. I thought I was done.
Bro. You see, so my boss brother came in and he gave me that money. And every man that was coming.
Wow.
So
So
now, I had my promotion
Yes.
without begging.
because you had a vision.
I not even being the vision,
Yeah.
but I trusted God that
Yeah.
He is my provider.
Right.
And anything I needed,
I was going to take care of
He
it.
slow down, wasn't going to affect me.
Right.
Let's see the difference.
Tell me.
People also struggled through that period because they depended on their body. They depended on the money they have to buy. Depending on the kind of business they think that is their position. Up to date, even though I'm having my own small business I'm running, I still don't depend or trust on any of these materials. And you know, there is no day I like. The day I even feel that I'm too down, somehow, some way, someone will send me money. Or and as I'm talking to you now, you see, I still have people's money over, let's say over 50,000 sitting in my account. They needed a transaction, but their documents are not ready. They are finding they need to get their money. And this people just send me the money. There is in fact one lady from over 1 mile, which is like 5,000, probably like 13 or 14,000 Ghana cedis. The money is still sitting.
It's interesting. While we're having a good conversation, time is running out. But this has opened my eye. We started talking about systems that work here, how things function here. We've interwoven that with parts of your own personal story, your journey of faith, and how far it has brought you, the trust, the discipline, the upbringing, and how hardship has taught you to trust in your creator, and how in the midst of lack and there's always provision made. This has been a very interesting story. Even the courage to move out of your familiar confines, your comfort zone, to a place that you didn't know. It's a very interesting story. I realize that I've eaten a lot, but I've not made you eat.
Oh, let's go on. I'm even okay.
And there is a lot to unpack. It's been an uplifting conversation, I'm sure, for me. I'm sure it's the same for you. Interesting story of provision in the face of lack, spiritual intimacy in a time of physical adversity, and the faith to move on when things are tough. And also the blessing of a system that works, a system that rewards hard work. I hope you've enjoyed this story of David Asibi. Look forward to another episode because there is more to unpack. My name is Caleb Kudah. This has been Beyond Borders. We came to you from Dubai and the United Arab Emirates. Keep watching Channel 1 Television.
Come to me. Let me help you.